Why don't Christian churches keep the Sabbath? Well, they call it the Sabbath, but they keep it on Sunday. Luke 4, verse 31. Then he went down to Capernaum, a city of Galilee, and he was teaching them, people in the synagogue, on the Sabbath. So Christ kept and taught the Sabbath. Hosea chapter 8 and verse 12. Hosea was writing to the Israelites. He said, they will turn from God and view God's law as strange. They will come and say, you don't need to worry about it. I mean, it's just weird. People claim to be Christian and then they go to church on Saturday. That's weird. But Hosea predicted these things. They will view the law as strange, old-fashioned, outdated, and so on. What happened to the biblical Sabbath? Jesus kept it, the apostles kept it. But by the 2nd century, 150, 160, 170 AD, some of the early church fathers, Martyr, Irenaeus, began attacking the Sabbath as Judaizing. You're following the Jews. You shouldn't do that. 321 AD, Constantine, who was a sun worshiper, declares Sunday as a day of rest. He saw Christianity spreading, and people were divided. We need to be together. He said, you need to follow Rome. Follow the example of the church in Rome. Because you're Judaizing, following the Jews if you keep Saturday. 365 AD. Sabbath-keepers were expelled from the so-called Christian church. They were called heretics if they were keeping the Sabbath. This is what happened historically. Christians were told they should work on Saturday and rest on Sunday, just like Constantine had been pointing people to do 40 years earlier. By 400 AD, Augustine makes the statement, the Sabbath has been changed to Sunday, the Lord's Day, by the authority of the Catholic Church. There is also a book entitled From Sabbath to Sunday, written by Samuel Bakioki. He was a Seventh-day Adventist. He got a doctor's degree from the Catholic school. The Catholics love this because here's a Seventh-day Adventist saying the Catholics changed the Sabbath to Sunday. What he was pointing out was they changed it. The Bible didn't change. But they liked the fact that he said the Catholic Church did it. I would encourage you to do these things on your own. Prove to yourself, nail these things down so that you know what the truth is.